What's up, y'all? We are back, episode 15 of the Colorado Rockies Out of the Park Baseball 24 series. Here, September 8th, 2028, the Rockies sit at 78 and 69. We are 4 games out of a wild card spot behind the Dodgers, Braves, Padres here. So, things have gotten better. We were on a really nice stretch for a bit. Let's see if we can kind of look at that here. Yeah, in July we wound up going 18 and 7. It was pretty awesome. We pushed our way right to the top of the division, and then August everything kind of fell apart, and undid most of that progress we got in July. So 12 and 18 in August, 4 and 2 so far in September. So things have gotten better. We just won 2 out of 3 against St. Louis after taking 2 out of 3 against Philly. So we're not looking too bad, but one team to jump into that playoff spot. I haven't utilized this pennant chase screen yet. So maybe we'll do this kind of as we progress here. So the NL West, really, again, we kind of mentioned earlier, toughest division in baseball. Like, we might have 4 90-win teams here, potentially. I mean, not likely to be us, but an 85-win team in last place, which is pretty crazy. Right now we're at 5.6% chance to make the playoffs. But we have a 4-game winning streak here, and the Padres lose 3 or 4 or something like that. Maybe the Dodgers slip a little bit. It's possible. So, we'll see. We go into the expanded standings and we kind of look at how we sit. Our run differential is actually second in the division. We're underperforming by 5 games at this point, so we should be up there. But things happen at Coors, and there's been some underperformances that we probably would have liked to avoid. But at this point, we trade for AJ Minter. He's been very good out of the pen. Along with Randy Rodriguez, who's having just an amazing season as our setup man. Alex Lang's turned it around as well, but we called up our top prospect, Alex Philpott, pitch out of the bullpen coming down the stretch here. He had a rough performance here, but he's only pitching innings, so can't really judge much. And then this is kind of what the rotation looks like. We wound up calling up Chris Wood, and he's been really solid. Only 1-4 record, but the ERA looks good, and he's had a lot of really nice starts. So I'm excited about him. He's the number 23 prospect in baseball. Jackson Cox is also a full-time member of the rotation as of this moment. Justin Steele got hurt maybe about a couple days ago. Yeah, about a week ago. So Zach Veen is also out. He's out for another week. Not a huge injury, but I think it was like a 2-week injury. So. We have a couple guys up right now. We wound up calling up another top prospect, George Wolclow, who was just crushing AAA. He was ready to be called up, even if the ratings don't reflect that. And he's been good in 24 plate appearances. Braden Holcomb continues to play pretty decently. This is actually all levels that we're looking at here. We got Brent Balcom back up. Cody Schreier's up. Parker Meadows is back with the team. Ben Krebs is my starting shortstop at the moment. Dansby Swanson's out. But Krebs has been really good. So we're happy with what we're getting from him. Wyatt Langford's playing every day, I think. No, just kidding. We have Drew Gilbert playing left field while Veen is out. And then Langford's coming in left field. Betancourt's now playing in against lefties as well. Holcomb and Wolclow are platooning at third base. It's a bit of a mess right now, but the team, I think we're in decent position to maybe overcome the Padres, maybe overcome the Braves here. Dodgers are a good team too, so we're on the outside looking in here. So let's jump into it. The playoff race. We start in against Miami in Colorado, game 1 of the series. And we win 4-3. Huge win. Betancourt continues to just rake. 320 average on the year. Amador, 3 hits. Palma, 3 hits. This dude he hits for 0 power, like I said, but 307 average. Kodai Senga, a really nice start. His ratings have dropped quite a bit. I don't know what we do with him in the offseason. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But Cleveland almost blows it, but Lang and Minter at the back end looking to clinch the series win, and we do 8-4. Betancourt another 3 hits. Blyce with a couple. Bryant with 3 hits. Wolklau 2 hits, 3 ribbies. Love to see that. And Drew Gilbert continues to be a really awesome piece. We signed him as a minor league free agent. I knew that was going to work out, at some point. And he's had a pretty good run of games up in here in the majors. Ryan Wald, pretty solid start. He's been good. I kind of mentioned how he's probably not going to live up to the number 4 overall pick, but he could be a really solid mid-rotation starter for us. Philpott, first real game pitching, 3 hitless innings, 6 Ks. Love that. And then Lang and Minter to close it out. Looking for the sweep against Miami. Then we'll check the stand-ins, see where we fare, and we sweep. That's huge against Miami. And Betancourt, a hit, and Blyce, a couple of hits as well. He's up to 6.6 WAR on the year, on pace for over 7 at this point. Awesome season for him. He's moved up to the 2 spot in the lineup. Churio, not quite as good as he was last year, but he has a hit in the game. Bryant, on the last year of his deal, playing well. Gilbert, a couple of hits. Krebs looks like he had a home run. Love to see that. And Chris Wood, a nice start. Randy Rodriguez to Tyler Cleveland. So, after the huge sweep in Atlanta, we still sit 3 games back. Padres jumped the Braves, so we're chasing the Braves at this point. So, okay, so we have 12 games left, 6 at home, 6 on the road. Padres have 9 games on the road. We'll see, I guess. So, back into the games. We play Atlanta here in a big series. We win 7-4. And really nice game. Amador, 4 hits. His ratings look like they dropped a bit. But, he's been a really, really solid player for us. Gilbert, a couple hits. Krebs drives in 3 runs on a home run. He's on a nice tear here. Could be our second baseman next season, potentially. And then, take over at shortstop. Jackson Cox, a really nice start. Continues to pitch well. And then Henches and Minter close it out. So, Tanner Witt here in Game 2 against Atlanta. And we gained a game there. So, we came behind the Braves. Again, this is a huge series for us to try to jump them. And Game 2, we lose 7-1. Believe, that was a Tanner Witt start. And then not much going for the offense, and the pitching was no good either. Langford, the only guy with multiple hits. There's 3 of our 5 hits on the day. So, looking to take the series in Atlanta. This would be a huge game here to take. And we do 11-7. Justin Steele, not quite back yet. We could definitely use him in the rotation, but if the hitting keeps playing like this, Wolklau, 3 hits, 4 ribbies. He's been on a tear. Love seeing that out of him. Looks like a lot of either defensive replacements. I don't know why these guys came in, but we'll take it. Really rough game for Philpott here. 5 runs in 2 2/3. Kodai Senga, pretty decent start. 6 walks though. We do not like to see that. And then Shavili and Minter close it out. So, huge series win against Atlanta. We're still 2 games back. That's of the Padres, though, so we're only a game back of Atlanta here. Maybe we should go to the standing screen here. So, down to the wild card race. Let's play the series against Nashville. So, Game 1, Nashville, one of the worst teams in baseball. And we lose 8-6. That's tough. Romo and Krebs continues to play really well. 4 ribbies, 3 hits. Bad start from Ryan Wald there. He's been really struggling here down the stretch. Henches gives 3 runs as well. So, let's see. Nashville, 64-90. They're not even trying to win. Like, we take 2 out of 3 in the series. That'd be huge. And we lose 5-4. Come on. Alex Lang. Screw you, dude. Okay, so trying to salvage the series here. And we get freaking swept. Oh my god. Freaking Chiavelli and Minter. Chiavelli's fallen off since a good start to the year. But Minter, 7 runs should be enough. Let's put it that way. But really brutal series there. Some good news though. Zach Veen is back. Meadows is probably the guy to get sent down here, I think. So let's throw Veen into the lineup. We need him playing every day, so enough screwing around with the the lineups here. So we'll do something like that probably. I like that. Although Krebs has played well, screw it. We're just gonna put him up in the lineup. And then against lefties, we'll put Langford back to. Actually, how's Betancourt been against lefties? Yeah, he hasn't been great. So we'll put Langford back in at DH there. And Veen will, I kind of like him in the cleanup spot there. Maybe we'll put Churio leading off. Maybe that. And then Holcomb, how's he been against lefties? He has hit really well, so I like that platoon with him and Wilklau. And then the rest of the lineup looks good. Okay. So, off day here. That means we can kind of adjust our rotation. We could have Senga start this game. I don't even know if I want Reinwald starting a game right now, so maybe we'll push him back. So Senga in game 1 against San Diego. Huge series. We're 3 games back, 2 games back of Atlanta. I don't know why. There's 3 playoff spots, so I don't know why. That's weird. Game 1, we win 6-4 in 12. Betancourt looks like he was the hero with a run-scoring single. Churio 3 hits, 2 ribbies. Senga with a really nice start. Lang doing his best to, keep us out of this playoff spot. But the rest of the bullpen picks him up, and Philpott gets his first career save, despite walking 3 guys. Okay, so next game, Chris Wood's not ready to go. So we'll go with Tanner Witt. I definitely prefer him over Reinwald at this point. Okay, game 2 against San Diego. Huge game. And we lose 6-4, of course. So, the offense does a decent job. It's like we only had 3 RBIs despite scoring 4 runs. Henches, the bullpen we can't get anything right now. So Chris Wood looking to take the series here in San Diego, and we lose, and it's 9-5. Veen home run, 4 ribbies, but Chris Wood, whatever. We're 2 games back of Atlanta, and last series of the year, so we got to win out and hope Atlanta loses out. So things are looking bleak. Game 1 against Arizona, we lose 6-11, and Justin Steele's back for whatever that counts. So yeah, we're eliminated officially. That's great. So. A horrendous end to the season. Absolutely miserable. I kind of hope we just lose out. This was pitiful. A pitiful way to end the season. Let's see, how did we do in... what the hell am I even looking at here? Yeah, a 12 and 18 August. What the heck? You got to do better than that. In September, we did ourselves no favors either by getting swept by the worst team in the National League. What the heck? And then losing 4 in a row, losing 4 of our last 5, and winning a meaningless last game of the season. You know what? At least Kodai Senga, at least you pitched well finally. We could have used that for most of the season until this little stretch, which at that point it was too late. So, little ticked off to end the season. That was horrible, and we will be missing out on the dance again for the second straight season. Once again, underperforming. Our Pythagorean win-loss was 90-72. We finished 85-77. That's second year in a row underperforming. our pitching got way worse. Our hitting got better, as I expected. But maybe missing Swanson down the stretch was more important than I thought. But I think the offense looks good coming into next year. We got to figure out the pitching again. I thought we had it figured out last year. We brought back the same group, and it didn't really work out. So, we'll have to figure that out in the next episode. So this was a really short September, I guess, playoff chase that was for second year of failure. So, we'll be back in 2029. Hope to make the playoffs and see what we can do when we get there. So, thank you for watching episode 15, and we will see you in the off season. Goodbye.